home. Away he goes. Sets it up to a contest down the line. Bryan. The Bombers need to make inroads soon. Merritt. I don't think he meant to smother it. Caldwell. Wagner runs onto it. He'll feel that one. Brodie. Quick kick towards centre half forward. Leaves it behind. That's a bruising tackle. Benning popped up out of nowhere. We've hit the long break and it's a handy margin, but by no means a match-winning one. This game's very much in the balance.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers have been outworked so far. They'll look to their leaders to drive a step up in intensity. It's not always about the obvious things. It's also the knock-on that releases a teammate, the extra effort to effect the smother, the gut running to lay a shepherd. When you're in that mindset, you give yourselves a great chance.
I'm inclined to agree. Thank you, Gaz.
The big men fly. Sarong closed him down. Brodie. Ryan. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Walters. They're moving the footy quickly. Redmond is there to save the day. Can they keep the footy this time? Snelling. Penetrating ball. Defence 101 there. Chapman. Cox. Dangerous place to turn it over. Martin. He's stopped in his tracks. Going in his third goal. He's given it plenty.
It's a gift, really, and he's taken full advantage.
If they can get the next one, it'll be on. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Parrish. Setterfield. Martin. He's missed.
They gave him too much latitude on that occasion, and we're lucky the kick was a poor one.
Ryan to bring it in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
It's a big kick. Is it big enough? Pearce. I've liked his game today. That's a strong mark. By hand. That'll work. Chapman. A chance to clear now. Quality delivery by foot. Kicks to centre wing. Kelly takes an excellent grab. Kicks to half forward. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Caldwell fighting hard. Right. How will the umpire see this? They've worked it well. It's a desperate tackle. It's there!
They were looking like to score for a little while. Finally, they found a way through.
The Bombers are back in business. Important clearance here. Parrish. He ran into a brick wall. Finally, they go inside 50. Taverner has it within range. Can he impose himself on the match? Schiltz has a vice-like grip.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
That is going very close.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Dockers with a bit of breathing space now. Farms it out. Brodie. He's centre pole.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Going for territory. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Caldwell. Parrish. What can he do with it? He's run into trouble.
Ball! Cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
Good-looking kick. Honours the lead. Feeds it out. Brodie. He's everywhere at the moment. In the middle. Well done. Delivers to centre half forward. That's an impressive mark. Jackson is released by the handball. Heads for the pocket. Frederick got to the right position and hung on.
The Dockers have certainly looked the better side. They'll be hard to catch.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Bombers will be hearing alarm bells right about now. Aish, can they get another one? Taverner is the man on the spot and is marked.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
They can smell victory.
It's a waste of a promising build-up.
It's amounted to nothing. Probing ball. He's hit up the lead. They've got time to put the kettle on. Merritt. Who was he aiming for? Stringer knew where the help was. Right. Breaks the line. He's got it.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
They've got one back. Let's see if they can double up. Draper wins the hit out. Caldwell. He's got support. Snelling getting their handball game going. Setterfield. One behind.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
Away he goes. Back into play. Taverner read it well and claims the mark. Ryan navigated the traffic. Chapman. Sarong has found some space. Uses the non-preferred. The kick lets them down. They'll compete inside the 50. Stringer commands the footy.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Bombers with a late one on the verge of three-quarter time. Bryan got his palm to it. Brodie harassed into an error. Emmett, great hands there. Sarong running in support for a boost just before the break. This is very close.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
The Dockers with a steadying goal. Brayshaw, Sarong, Benning. Well, that's not like him. He put himself in the line of fire. We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on?
Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Bombers have to get the first goal of the last quarter or the task will surely become too difficult. They'll need to avoid falling into the trap of automatically kicking long to contests and instead take the time they need to construct the goals that will give them a chance to win.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again,
He's missed it.
The Dockers can't fall into the trap of trying to save the game. They need to keep taking it on.
Pearce takes a beauty. Wagner. The Bombers have denied them the corridor, and that's a letdown. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. Caldwell has it on a string, going for goal, flirting with the post. Away he goes. Ryan to bring it back in. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. Kicking for his first. Stringer marks and will surely convert.
He's been striking them well. This shouldn't present any problems.
This'll be a goal. Through it goes. And there's a kick the difference.
He's kept them in it. Just a pity he hasn't had more support.
It's a good old-fashioned arm wrestle. Sarong. He's suddenly a popular man. Ryan. Schiltz. Inside 50 with the kick. The Dockers moving the ball well. Parrish. The Bombers have been gallant. Draper. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Shield. Drives it deep. Stringer gets to the front spot.
This for the lead for the first time today.
He makes no mistake.
That's just what you want from your key forward. A big marking goal with the game in the balance.
The Bombers are having a lot of the play and making it count too. They've got good chemistry, those two. Sarong, under pressure. Walters, Aish, he'll be annoyed by that. Setterfield, thought his way through it. Parrish, he's caught. Sartis. The Dockers have been gallant. Can they get their noses in front? Bryan looking for territory. That sloppy play. Shield, Snelling. Draper leading by example. Brayshaw desperate to win it back. And they're out of trouble. Gives some ground with a handball. Ryan, the Bombers guarding the corridor. Kelly, where would they be without him? Goes the Torp. Parrish, under pressure. Martin, that could be a goal-saving tackle. Just as they were looking dangerous, they've coughed it up. Good handball. Pearce, some indirect ball movement here. Manages to find a teammate. They cannot keep him quiet. Brayshaw, picking their way through. Inside 50 with the kick. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Got the handball away. Kelly, Snelling. It's a tough game.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Heads towards half forward. Good kick. Kelly wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Just waiting for the right moment to press go. Gets it out of the danger zone. Draper. The Bombers looking ominous. You can't question his commitment. Cox, he's under close attention. Good use of hands. Snelling knew the tackle was coming. Martin, he's missed it.
The Dockers have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
He's off. Back into play. Cox, great body work. He's normally good on his non-preferred. It's come unstuck. Big ball to be won here. Draper is so strong one-on-one.
A goal here will shut the door on them.
Draper can remove all doubt. He's got it.
Well, if it wasn't over before, it is now.
The Dockers are done for now unless something remarkable happens. The big men fly. Brody, Sarong. Can anyone get to the drop zone? He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Must kick goal in a close match.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
Well, they've given themselves a chance to pinch this match. It would be highway robbery.
It's an all. Mighty arm wrestle. Good ruck work. Clean pickup. Dealt with the pressure. Martin. Sloppy hands, and they've turned it over. Will the umpire pluck a free kick?
That's holding the footy.
Drives it inside the forward 50.
His nerves will be jangling. It's a big moment.
There it is, a scintillating game of football and a precious win. They found a way to get it done. We enjoyed bringing this match to you and hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon. Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to Saturday Night Football. We're coming to you from the MCG. There's much... I'm joined by... Finally, we are underway and words give way to actions. Draper wins the first hit out. Parrish, Caldwell, good tackle. Tries to soccer it to advantage. He's run into trouble. Alia, what can he do with it? Wines. Searching kick. Finlayson dishes it off. Georgiades sets sail for home and he has delivered.
That ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
One goal straight plays, no score. The big men fly. Boak. Can he find a teammate? Pepper. And that'll be 50. Undisciplined play.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
He's having a go, but that's not his best. It was always missing.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Redmond brings it back in. Burton making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Setterfield, he's wrapped up. Martin, Draper, he's done brilliantly. This is good ball movement.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drawn it.
He might just be in for a big day.
Both sides on the ball. Finlayson wins it. Merritt can send them into attack. Snelling, Kelly. It's a hot footy. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. The two big men do battle. Merritt. He's suddenly a popular man. He's not one to take a backward step. The runner will be out in a minute. Doesn't often waste it. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Right, he's got support. Setterfield. He hasn't kicked it very well. Luck's a fortune. It'll be a goal anyway. To give them the lead. He's done it.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
The Bombers conceded the first, but they've been on top since then. Boak, can they keep the footy this time? Dixon, Finlayson. That's an aggressive handball. This is promising. Rosie, under pressure. He's going for home. And why wouldn't he with a finish like that?
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
The power in front now. Bergman in the thick of it as ever. Got to get it forward now. Zerk-Thatcher with a superb relieving mark at centre half back. The aerialist will battle for this ball. Martin takes a bounce. Can he give them the lead? No, he can't.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately the finish let them down.
Cleary is hard to beat one-on-one. Burne-Jones, he's been busy so far. Butters uses the body well. Ignoring the corridor for now. Burgoyne normally delivers. Second effort needed. Butters. That's almost worth a kick. Narkle. Rosie. Harassed into an error. McGrath wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. And they're out of trouble. Merritt. Good hands. Hine. Leaves them in his wake. Delivers it inside 50. Who's front and centre? Langford. He should have the distance, but I'm not sure he has. They've forgotten about him, and he might make them pay. Should have done better. Boak had some assistance. Got to get it out of there. Rosie. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Burgoyne. Narkle can run, and that's a great hand pass. Durham gets in the way. It's a tough game. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. McGrath takes an excellent grab. Hine. That might attract a pack. Wright has a vice-like grip. Into the pocket he goes. Burgoyne with a terrific mark deep in defence. His field kicking is normally first rate. Cleary, great body work. That's skillful. Poor footy there. What's he got on offer? Jonas with the big fist. No easy exit. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Bryan wins it down. Martin, he's caught. The Bombers with a chance for a stoppage goal. Bryan with the tap. Merritt. How will the umpire see this? Sartis only knows one way. That's a strong mark. And they're away. Hine heads them off at the pass. Kicking for his first. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Dangerous place to lose it. Burgoyne running in support. Terrific forward pressure.
That's holding the footy. The Bombers with a late chance.
Here's a goal. Oh no, what's he done?
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
He's off. Jonas to bring it in. Cleary can keep it moving. 1 quarter down. It's been entertaining so far, and there's little in it on the scoreboard.
Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
The Power won plenty of ball in that first quarter. In fact, they're leading the clearance count, but they undid some of their good work with sloppy disposal. If they can combine both elements, they'll be very confident they can win this game.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary.
Here's a chance to get it forward. Pal Pepper on a lead. Can he hit a target? Hayes read it well and claims the mark.
Kicking at his first.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Power have the edge, but they're in a dogfight. Don't worry about that. Hayes palms it down. Parrish knew the tackle was coming. Burgoyne thought his way through it. Farrell. Good vision there. Evans. The defenders will be nervous. Well played. Heads for the pocket. Laverde tries to spike it out of the danger zone. It's a goal.
On the board with his first. That'll boost his confidence.
The Power are really taking it to them today. Draper, the winner there. Parrish. Snelling. Crunching tackle. Merritt. Right. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
The Power up by 5 points. Shield. Slick hands. Martin in the right spot. Caldwell. He'll be sore in the morning.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits.
Good kick. Rosie. Delightfully done. Well played. His vision was excellent. Farrell. Heads towards half forward. Redmond wins it back. Great mark. He might have thought about the corridor. Boak got a fist in. Farrell has a paddock in front of him. Redmond saves the day. Clever kick. Shield lays it off. Draper. He ran into a brick wall. Parrish gives the handball away. Boak gets there first. Farrell. That one was always his. This might be a chance for the High Flyers. That's an impressive mark. Goes very wide. Brioli had his name written all over it.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
That's a delightful finish. And he's pretty happy with himself too.
Goal for goal. Good close match unfolding. Rosie, Burton, out wide with the kick. Farrell goes back with the handball. Throws it on the boot. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Towards the boundary line. Farrell got to the right position and hung on. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Good disciplined defence. Met solidly. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Who can get the clearance? Rosie leading from the front. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
It's a handy buffer they've established. Bogue cops some unwanted attention. They've bottled it up. Bryan palms it down. Merritt. The Bombers not at their best so far. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Jonas was committed to the contest. Hayes gets to the front spot. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Pepper. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Redmond intercepts. It's a high ball. Hayes clears the area. Merritt looking to get it down there quickly. Defence 101 there. Stringer. It's a desperate tackle.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
The Power are playing some great footy. Aaliyah, strong grab. A chance to clear now. Bogue. He's generally a good kick. It's come unstuck. Looking for some quick ball movement. Delivers to centre half forward. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. They're playing with purpose and poise. McGrath, where would they be without him? He doesn't waste many. Honours the lead. Looking to peg one back. Caldwell. He'll feel that one. That's unusual. You can see their confidence growing. Butters. Can they find a late goal? Bergman. Good handball. Rosie. A bit of friendly fire. And they're away. Pepper takes a beauty. That'll work. Gets his kick despite the heat. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
The Bombers are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
That's the first half done and dusted, and we have been treated to a shootout. Let's hope it continues.
What's happening down there, Gary?
The Bombers are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that.
The Power are going from strength to strength. They've got all the answers at the minute.
The Bombers haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Bergman. Is anyone home? Ridley will keep coming. Gets the kick away. Merritt knew where the help was. Bryan takes the hand pass. The Bombers need to make inroads soon. Langford is so strong one-on-one.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Struck it well. No problems there.
He's finally on the score sheet. It's been quiet today, but he made that one count.
The Bombers are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. They've got good chemistry, those two. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Evans takes the mark and can extend the margin.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
Kicks at goal. And that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Bombers will need to respond. It's being put to them. Hayes wins the tap. Winds. Comes free in the tackle. Durham. He's besieged. Sartis onto it. Bryan. Can he impose himself on the match? Langford. Desperate defence. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. The Power have winners everywhere. Burn-Jones. They can smell victory. Winds. Takes the logical option. Handball off was good. Probing ball. They're moving the footy well here. Time to measure the kick. Narkle picking their way through. They're running rings around them.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
From the pocket. Looks good. Is good.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Power can sense a soft kill here. Parrish navigated the traffic. That's a bit of a waste. Terrific tackle. Merritt. It's a hot footy. Sartis. He's suddenly a popular man. Right. Sweeping handball. Snelling. Lurking menacingly. He's stopped in his tracks. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. The two big men do battle. Burton needs to be quick. Winds. Burn-Jones. Boak. The Power under great pressure. No free kick, and they've got a stoppage in a dangerous position. Good ruck work. Merritt goes goalward, and he's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Away he goes. Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. They've got winners all over the park. Right, got in the way. There's an argument for a free kick there. Bryan wins the tap. Merritt, can he be the fire starter? Cleary is calm in a crisis. We've got another stoppage. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Langford, he's caught. We've got another stoppage.
Gaz, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Power have had a decisive edge in clearances, and that's one of the reasons they find themselves well in front on the scoreboard.
Cleary, they've put themselves under pressure. Burn-Jones popped up out of nowhere. Something has to give soon. Bryan showing his skills. Parrish, they desperately need this. Winds, desperate to win it back. It's a tough game.
Oh, it's been paid. It's effectively a free goal.
Going at his first, and he's got it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Merritt, good-looking kick. Caldwell, he's under close attention. Snelling dealt with the pressure. Right, that could be a goal-saving tackle. The Power on the ball now. Sets up a foot race. Farrell pounces. He's everywhere at the moment. Dixon wins the contest hands down. The Bombers are chasing tail. Kelly with a superb relieving mark at centre half back. They've got time to put the kettle on. Parrish is there in the clinches. That's a bruising tackle. Sartis. It's no place for the faint-hearted. He might have thought about hand passing. Burn-Jones runs onto it. Hayes. I've liked his game today. Bergman feeds it out. Aaliyah. I don't think he meant to smother it. Closed him down. Well done. Snelling. That's a big play. It's a goal.
He doesn't normally have to wait this long to get on the score sheet. They've done a great job limiting his influence.
The scoreboard suddenly looks more manageable. Farrell. The Bombers forcing them out wide. Boak. By hand. Uses the non-preferred. Some good ball movement. Wasted by a poor entry. Sets it up to a contest down the line. Right, that's sloppy play. Can they catch them out on the turnover? The Power, playing like winners. Fantasia at half forward. Just has to hit a target. Comes over the top and holds on. He just keeps racking up disposals.
He can make the job that much more difficult for them if he's successful here.
Snap at goal. Good looking kick. It's home.
The big forward is threatening to blow this game apart.
Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers will be disappointed that they're losing both the clearances and contested ball. They're going to have to do a lot right to win the match from here, starting with a big lift from their inside midfield.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Bonner leads his opponent. Hayes. And inside 50 goes begging. Going for territory. Burton. Boot to ball just in time. Shield mops that one up. How will the umpire see this? Couldn't get a disposal.
He had prior opportunity.
Wines. He's set upon. Burgoyne. The Power looking ominous. Kelly wins it back. Great mark. Goes long. Burton read it well. The Bombers guarding the corridor. Hayes. They're moving the footy quickly. Bergman fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Finlayson has 2 today. Make it 3.
3 goals straight, and he's certainly making the most of his opportunities.
The Power have got it on their terms. The big men fly. Rosie, almost an accidental intercept. Knew the tackle was coming. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Bryan wins the hit out. Parrish, he'll be sore in the morning. Draper, under pressure. Sartis cops some unwanted attention.
The lift door's closed on him, and he's gone.
Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Burton, no easy exit.
It's a hot footy today. If you can steer this one through, you just never know.
He's off. Towards full forward. Langford. Too big, too strong, too good.
The fans haven't had much to cheer today. Hopefully they'll get something here.
He hasn't struck that well at all. Aaliyah can't afford to panic. Stringer in the right spot at the right time. Hine, he's wrapped up. A goal-scoring opportunity may have gone begging there. Kelly takes an excellent grab. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Merritt heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Burton brings it back in. That's good vision. The Power are out of trouble. What can they generate? Rosie. Useful hand pass. Does well under pressure. Narkle on centre wing has marked. Is that 50? Yes, it is. Their ball movement has been impressive. This is a joy to watch. Who's at home? Narkle marks. That's hard to stop. 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
The Bombers are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Power have kicked the past 3 and they're looking formidable. Rosie, so influential today. Dixon is the target and he marks. They're irrepressible at the moment. A rare turnover and welcome respite. Hoping for a big contested grab. Martin in the middle. Bryan breaks the line. Set sail for goal, but the kick is astray. One behind only.
The finish let down some good play. I think he had more time than he thought.
Away he goes. Burton with the footy. Oh no, what's he doing?
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
The Bombers snare a badly needed goal. Wines, a model of consistency. There goes the kick inside the 50. He ran into a brick wall.
He bit off more than he could chew there.
Who will stand under that? Farrell takes the short option. Wines. Kicks to half forward. Bergman. Looking to extend this margin. That's a strong mark. Towards the goal mouth. Zerk-Thatcher marks on the last line of defence. Goes wide with the kick. Heppel with a chance to relieve the pressure. Goes the Torp. Parrish. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. He's normally good on his non-preferred.
Can he deliver? Yeah, back him more often than not.
In towards goal. He's made the goal umpire work. Lace out. Great footy.
The Power are working harder at the present time and they're reaping the rewards.
It's there.
The defenders are entitled to be annoyed with their mids. They're under all kinds of pressure.
A nice percentage boost coming up. Rucks go at it. Rosie. Penetrating ball. Georgiades fumbled it like a cake of soap. Bends it around the body. That's on target. Through it goes.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Sting's well and truly gone out of this one. The Power, too good today, as the umpire raises his arms for full time. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.